guess I am. Hey, who's at the door? Hey, look who it is, Mark Burglass. Must be raining, too.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark, come on in.
I'm getting a little wet.
Yeah. Hey, give Mark a seat, will you? Come on, take a seat. Come on, Mark, come on.
My menorah.
Come on, sit down. You can bring your menorah in here.
Okay, thanks.
You don't, there's a Christmas show.
Well,
What's the matter with you? Okay, here we go. All right. By the way, Mark Burglass is a guy we hired to write on our show.
He's one of the writers, yeah.
He's one of the writers, but he has yet to talk in a writing meeting. Why don't you talk in the writing meetings?
because it's not the easiest environment to contribute creative ideas in.
But I don't. You know what he objects to, Robin?
What?
He objects to the idea that we hold writing meetings and everybody sort of gangs up and talks.
Right.
He doesn't like to talk in front of groups.
See, nobody else is having a problem.
I know, I realize.
Have you ever written a bit for this show yet?
Yes,
What bit?
the menorah was my idea.
All right.
Oh.
All right. No, but have
You
you
see
ever
how
written?
that went over.
Have you? What bit are you responsible for?
Well, I've written a lot of stuff, but obviously, at the moment, it's difficult to think of anything.
Think of one thing you wrote for the show. Now you've been on the show a year and a half. Think of one thing you wrote for the show.
I wrote the facts from Kennedy on the Brother
So
commercial.
all right, that was one thing.
I mean, that doesn't constitute a whole bit
Yeah.
Well-
you know, how long can we keep you, Mark? Seriously.
at this level of production.
And he's already sending letters to Saturday Night Live and
That's
Joan
not
Rivers.
true.
You did not send letters to Saturday Night Live?
No.
And Joan Rivers trying to become a writer?
Well, Joan Rivers,
Why don't you write for this show first, and then when you distinguish yourself, you will become a writer for them.
Or else pretty soon that letter will say, "Hi, Joan, I'm unemployed."
Right. Anyway, what we decided to do, I want you to see this piece of tape. We had a writing meeting last Monday, and we said to Mark, since you don't talk, we'll let you conduct the meeting. All right? So here's a tape of Mark conducting the meeting. Well, this might be a perfect time to have like a little set where we're sitting around, we're drinking our eggnog. Maybe the spokesmodel is serving the eggnog, you know, she's in a little outfit. And me and Robin are talking. And Tracy's idea that someone ringing the doorbell, and every time you open up the door, there's snow falling, you know, outside the thing.
Badly.
Yeah, and like when she's trying to come in, we dump, badly, we dump a whole thing over. The ratings were great, but I think we should turn the meeting over to, Come on, give Mark.
All right, come on.
I have an outline that I did of the way that I would like to do the meeting. If this is my one chance,
Come on, Kevin, don't be an
if this is my one chance to run the meeting, I have a way in which I think it should be done.
Stand up first.
Spit it out already?
Do it already.
I think for the first 10 minutes of the meeting, when we first get here,
We should throw at you.
we should discuss...
Keep going, Mark, keep going.
Listen, guys, the first 10 minutes when we get here, we run down all the stuff that everyone needs to know. The ratings, memos are distributed, everyone talks about who is booked, who is definitely booked on the show that we're going to do this Friday. Information that everyone needs to know. Then what I suggest we do... Okay, fine.
We don't need, yeah, just do it.
Then what I suggest we do is break into smaller groups for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay? Now he's putting this on.
Oh, man.
Hey, how about we break into two groups? Us and you.
Seriously, guys, what I think we should do at this point is break into smaller groups. In other words,
Who's in what group?
okay, the creative people are in one group.
The format is rejected. Give us your ideas.
Well, I just had, my idea for Cheech and Chong is...
Wait, what? All of a sudden it's singular? You had
Yeah, it's singular.
ideas.
It's singular. It's a newlywed game. We bring one of them out since they were comedy partners for so long, ask him all intimate questions about the other one's sex life, drug habits, etc. Then we bring out the partner and we see how close they were. That's my idea.
Is that it? Did you have anything else to contribute?
Basically, yeah, well,
What if we don't like that? Do you have nothing else in your back pocket?
another idea I had was when they come out to home base, we have huge ornate bongs waiting for them so they feel at home. And that's it.
At least he spoke. You know, that's me.
Hey,
Right.
yeah.
That was your chance.
I
Dump
know.
more water and things on it. What did you do before I found you? You never wrote for any show before, did
No,
you?
I worked at an ad agency. I was trying to become
And what
a
did you do
copywriter.
at the ad agency?
I made dubs of commercials.
Why is it that I have no budget to hire somebody with some kind of experience?
Who really writes?
This is a guy who made copies of commercials at an ad agency.
But I had aspirations to become a writer.
Right, well,
And you still must.
yeah.
That's it, right.
You know what, I don't even want to talk to you. Sit on his lap and let me talk to you. You're much more interesting. I'll tell you that. I'd rather talk to you anytime. You made love to over 1,000 men, didn't you?
That was last week.
No, come on, be honest. Don't do shtick with me. You did it. We really made love to over 1,000 men?
Yes.
And you made
How
love?
do you keep count?
Yeah. Do you have like a little counter?
Yeah, I have a little calendar.
Really?
Yeah.
And
And-
that's 1,000 different men.
1,000 different men.
Wow.
And you say over 30 women.
At least 30 women.
Uh-huh. And you say in your porno movies you will only do lesbian scenes?
I haven't decided yet. Possibly.
What age was it that you first did your first lesbian love?
Oh, I think that was probably about 12, but I don't know if it really was it was the first semi.
What age did you lose your virginity?
16.
16? Well, you win the prize!
What do I
You win the prize. You win crucified by the FCC. When you lose your virginity at 16, that's what you win. Robin, look, this is a wild show. I don't say our TV show is tame by any means, but our radio show is 5,000 times wilder.
That's right, Howard.
I got to admit that. All kind of weird stuff happened. So much weird stuff that the United States government has literally tried to ban a lot of the tapes inside Crucified by the FCC.
This is stuff we can no longer play on the radio.
This is so disgusting that it can't be played on the radio. You'll have loads of laughs. You can drive around in your car with it. If you got CD or cassette, it doesn't matter. You get your booklet, you get your cassettes or your CD. All you have to do is dial 1-800-52-STERN. It costs you $29.95. Order by credit card now. If you don't have a credit card, hey, who needs you? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the point is, this makes an excellent gift. You will love it. It's fun. And not only that, you get to spend hours of endless fun with us. Crucified by the FCC. And once this is taken off the market, it becomes a collector's item. No more will be sold.
That's right, and all of our products are collector's items.
That's right. But we're too embarrassed to tell you what those products are. So here it is, 1-800-52-STERN. We'll be back with more Christmas special right after this. Allison's here.
You're not looking like your cherry. You know what? I have never seen Howard and Santa at the same time.
I know what you mean, Robert. It's kind of like Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
You know, how Clark Kent and Superman are never at the same place, at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I gotcha.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, hijinks. Well,
Santa, I think you're supposed to be here.
hey, Robin, how come Santa's beard stinks like Ralph sprayed it with hairspray? Oh, man.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, no television show or a television show. I'm not smelling that beard. You know, Robin,
You lost your hat, Santa.
thank you. A lot of people said, hey, is that Jewy Claus? Hey, that's half Jewy Claus, Robin.
To you.
To you. That's right. Don't forget my mother wasn't Jewish. So we can do all this kind of stuff. By the way, if you're thinking of writing a letter to the TV station that you're viewing this, don't